Batman just lost a fight, and the guy who built Batman's world says it never should have happened. In Detective Comics number 1107, Tom Taylor, who has won Eisner Awards for both Nightwing and Detective Comics, wrote Black Canary defeating Batman in a boxing match. No punches landed. Cassandra Cain judged the intent of the fight. Dinah won. When fans pushed back, Tom Taylor said, "It's not an opinion, it's canon." Then Chuck Dixon showed up. Dixon didn't just write Batman, he built the infrastructure. Bane, Birds of Prey, Nightwing solo series. He shaped an entire era of those books. He looked at the scene and said, Dinah Lance could not win a boxing match with Batman, full stop. And when someone showed him Taylor's canon comment, Dixon called him a tourist. And look, I get why Dixon feels this way. Batman trained under masters worldwide. He's bigger, stronger, and he fights like a chess player. The one time he and Dinah actually came to blows, he won. But she was being possessed by an alien starfish at the time, because comics. So maybe that doesn't count. Here's what Dixon doesn't mention. Dinah grew up in that boxing gym. Wildcat trained her from childhood. Lady Shiva and Wonder Woman trained her after that. In Tom King and Ryan Sook's Best of the Best, she just defeated Lady Shiva, the greatest martial artist in the DC universe, and Batman himself showed up in that comic and admitted Dinah was a better fighter than him. That's not just Tom Taylor's take, that's two different writers saying the same thing in the same window of time. Now, full disclosure, I haven't read Chuck Dixon's Nightwing run. I came to the character through Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, and that run did something for me that I haven't had happen since Brian Michael Bendis' Daredevil run. It took a character I had zero affinity for and made him one of my favorite characters. If Taylor can do that to Nightwing, I'm inclined to trust him with Dinah Lance in a boxing gym she grew up in. And here's what makes this whole thing more interesting. Dixon built Nightwing. Taylor revived it. Back in 2024, when Dixon accidentally reposted a fake meme about a DC character, Taylor corrected him publicly and then thanked him sincerely for the Nightwing run Taylor himself later inherited. Dixon laughed it off. It was cordial, so what changed? Bleeding Cool's Rich Johnston made an observation nobody else was making. Dixon called Taylor a tourist, but Dixon himself hasn't written Batman regularly in almost 20 years. If Taylor is a tourist, Johnston said, Dixon is an expat, someone who left the country a long time ago, but still has strong opinions about how it should be run. The real question was never whether Dinah could beat Bruce. It's who gets to decide what's canon, the guy who built the house or the guy who lives in it now. Tell me where you land in the comments. And if you want more deep dives like this, subscribe. I read every comment.